Hello! Okay, so now what do you do with your color kit when you get it? First of all, let me tell you what the things are inside your color kit. You are going to be getting this, which is a drape. I'm going to show you how to use it. A color brush. This is a little bit of essential oil. Some clips. They're all going to be a little different because I couldn't order any. These are just all random pieces that I've had. You're going to have your color. It'll say color, and then it'll say developer. Those two are going to get mixed together. Shampoo and conditioner for after, and of course your gloves, which you might be getting a couple sets. All right, so let me put this on. Let me set this up. We're back. And by the way, I'm wearing my smiley face sweatshirt because it makes me happy, and I was hoping it's going to make you happy too, because I miss you guys. All right, first of all, how do you use this color kit, or the drape, excuse me. This is a biodegradable tape drape that they gave me, and it was like, it didn't work that great for me to use all the time in the salon. But then I was so excited when I had a whole bunch of them to give you guys. So what you do is you just undo it. I gotta lick your fingers. And peel it apart slowly. I think of it as kind of like a really big lobster bib. Because there are two little ties right there. So then you can tie it around and make a bow if you want. And then you've got your little color drape on. Also, if you ended up asking for the towels, you can put one around your neck. Oops. If you want, well, and then clip it. But I only gave everybody 2 clips because I didn't have that many. So I think you'll be fine. Just maybe don't wear anything that's thick at the collar. Maybe an old t-shirt that has a really low collar or a boat neck, or wear a tank top. And then the color would only go on, you can tighten this up so it's tied around your neck. So when the hair with the color on it just lays on the drape. All right, then you're going to, I put my hair up like this because I'm gonna actually color my hair. So I was gonna show you how to do it. The reason why you only have 2 clips is because I didn't have that many clips, and you're gonna make 4 sections, so you're just gonna do 2 sections that are separate from each other. Okay, so you can take your color brush and you can part right down the center and then go all the way down, put your thumb at the base of the back of your neck, and then you hold it with the end of the brush, and then you can part your hair. Oh, I've got bobby pins in there. Whoops. Careful, take out the bobby pins if they're in there. Okay, and then, so when you've parted your hair all the way down, you put your thumb on the end of that, and then it separates it. All right? And then you pull it apart. Oh, what a mess my hair is. I didn't brush it out. Then you go from the top of your head and you put your thumb where your ear is, right here. So then therefore, when you comb it down, you're touching on the thumb like this, and then it helps you separate the hair. So then you can take one and put a clip, and then this one's off, and then you do the other side, and you go from that top down to your ear, and then you separate it, but then you put the clip on this one because, whoops, this is my first time. It's kind of crazy. I'll get the hang of it. I'm sorry. And then you got the 4 sections, right? But they're separated because, oops, we didn't clip this one very well. There you go. All right, but make sure your hair is brushed out, which I'm gonna do right now. Oh, I forgot the most important part. The little essential oils. So when you open it over either an old towel or the sink, and open it it's very runny oil. But if you open it over the sink, then you could pour a little bit in your hand. So you just get a little bit in your hand, and then you can rub it like this. Warm it up in your hands. Take nice 3 long deep breaths. And it'll relax you. and it'll make you confident in how to color your hair. You'll be emulating me. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. So then you're gonna take your color and your developer and you're gonna mix them together in a bowl. And I happen to have a bowl right here. You can use any bowl you have. Make sure there's no metal, and you know, if could be Tupperware, could be anything like that. So you're gonna take it out. If there's some on the lid, you need to get that too. So make sure you get that all off because it's all measured. I measure everything. Then you're gonna stick the brush inside, and I like to stick it right on the end, and then you can do a little spin, and then you'll get that color out of there. See, it kind of lifts it out. But careful not to, all right. Then, same thing with the developer. So I'm just scraping it off the lid onto the bowl, into the cup that has it all. And then pour it in. This is a little runnier, which is great. Can you see this? Maybe I can stand this way. All right. Clean it out as much as possible so it's empty. I feel like it's kind of like a cooking show. And then scrape around, scrape around. Let me see if I can bend this down. And you're gonna just wanna mix and mix and mix and mix till it's really well mixed. If you happen to have, I'm gonna show you, if you happen to have a little whisk, voila, that's even better. And a lot of you like to cook, so you might. And then you just really mix it up. But if you don't, just keep doing it with the brush. Make sure you get it all off. And then if you end up having to mix it a lot and it gets up really high on the sides of the brush, scrape it on the side of the bowl so that you're getting it off the sides of the hard part, because you don't want to waste that. And then I always circle it around so it's nice and neat right in the middle, okay? Next part. Put your gloves on. Hi. Oh, I hope you guys are okay. Oscar's sitting here watching me. Let's see if we can cut him. Say hi, Oscar. You're on camera. All right. I know. Sorry, wasting time. Okay. Got to figure out how to do the camera angles and all that good stuff. All right. Okay. Gloves on. Get your drape on. Then, most of you are going to start in the top, remember? Because you probably have a little bit more gray here. So I'm trying to use the camera to see rather than a mirror. A mirror will be much easier. And then, you know where you got the sides? So you can kind of, you can see from the side, you can. You just gotta, you know where that part is? You're doing each part, okay? So let's see. Now I'm looking over in the mirror across in the big mirror that you guys usually see in. So remember, just getting a little bit of color on there from the sides of the bowl. Dip it in, wipe off a little bit so you don't have too much. Okay? And then we'll go with the side that's not clipped. And then you're going to, let's see if I can see, do like a part. Now that's a little thicker than a 1/4 inch. It's a little hard when you're doing it on yourself. Okay. Easier in the big mirror than trying to use your phone. Ta-da. And see? So doing that same principle where when you glide the point at the end of the brush and you slide it across, you put your thumb on the end of that brush tight So then it lifts up the hair, and then you use your index finger to slide it across, and you can pinch it, and then you get a nice clean section. That's how you do that. And probably that's going to be more important to keep it kind of neat when you're doing your sectioning, to put the color on. You don't have to go all the way across. You can do just a little one like that too. See, lift it up and then pull it up. If it's kind of thick, like I have really thin fine hair, but if it's kind of thick and it seems kind of bunchy right there, then you can just pull it a couple times like that to get it straight up and tight, and it makes it smooth at the scalp area. Then the color will go on better. All right. If you have really thick hair, take thinner sections. All right, we're going, that's probably good. I'll be back.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, here we are moving along. So I just wanted to show you again. I'm doing a little bit wider color section because I don't really have color in my hair, but what you're gonna be doing is just going a little bit on each side of the part and just getting it right there. So you see, you just gotta turn so you can see. Oops, hold that up. What's gonna be hard is I'm kind of good working in the mirror backwards, but that's gonna be your hardest part because it's gonna be a little confusing. So just try to not get it in your eyes. Make sure you get, that's the way. You also wanna make sure you just have a little bit of color on, it's not dripping off, because then you don't have to worry about getting it on you somewhere. All right, these little things, just a little bit. If you overlap, it's not gonna hurt it. And if there's anything that you mess up, which I doubt you will, I can always fix it for you. Because this isn't gonna be forever. It's gonna be good, and this way you'll have some color and get you through. And who knows, maybe you'll end up liking longer hair after all this is over. All right, so then you get up around the front, get in those ears, around the ears. Kind of glide that up if you have, I have low hairline in front of my ears. So there you go. Remember, you're gonna, after you're all done, you're gonna kind of go over that whole little bit of hairline. Whoops. All right, so then you have all this hair and you start to do the back. What do? So you take these sections so you can pull this back down again. And of course, remember I said in the other video that you can look to see if you've missed any spots? Well, obviously on yourself, you can't really. So if your hair is long enough, you can either pull it all up together so you just get that whole front half of the head. If your hair isn't long enough, you can take the two sections that you have, and if it's kind of little, you just kind of twist them around a little bit, and maybe I guess, well, you could take the clips that you have and then clip it up. But if it's all together, if it's long enough, even if it's just long enough to get some of these up, you can kind of push that up. Then you can twist it up together and then put a clip on it. All right? And then you can just work with the back. So just do this little clip like this. Let me get this one out of the way. You twist it kind of tight like that. It's a little easier. And then you can feel where that middle part is. And you can just kind of just do one of those. If you happen to have one of those tri-fold mirrors that you have in your, maybe in your bathroom, you know, where it's like flat and you got a tri-fold mirror, oh, that's the best. That's what I have at my house, actually. So I can open up one mirror and then look at the back of my head on the other mirror. That's the way to do it. But if you don't, maybe you can stand a mirror up and you have another mirror that's in the back, and this way you can kind of see it that way. But again, you're looking in a mirror, so it's going to be kind of difficult to do back. So just try to get it on. And like I said, it's the back, so it's not going to be that detrimental. Getting the whole little like sections. See, like watch. This won't even be that perfect. All right. All right. Let's get a little color. All right. And so we kind of go from the wet part to the other wet part. So hopefully you have somebody that's in the house that you can finagle to do this for you. And if not, you'll be able to do it on your own. And then you'll be like, look what I did. This is amazing. You can keep going. Try to keep that parted away and then take another section. There you go. I'm gonna do that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then you kind of pull that piece down, all that down. Wow, my hair really is long, isn't it? It's kind of crazy. Okay, I'll be back after we're all done. Okay, I'm back. So I put a little extra color because I'm doing longer stuff, but if you're done, some of you are just getting color for just your roots and you don't need your ends because we like the way it's faded, and I can do that next time, or we might do it because I don't always do it every single time. Oh, this thing's kind of coming loose, isn't it? Maybe I didn't do a good bow. So if you have color that you need to put on your ends, go wash your brush, because I only gave you one brush. Wash it off, dry it, so that you're not mixing the color for the ends, because the ends is usually a little different color. And what you want to do is start in the back, and none of you have hair as long as mine, so it's going to be a lot easier. Take a little section. If your hair is really thick, it's going to have to be, like I said, smaller sections. Like it doesn't even fit in the camera, in the film, or whatever you call it, the window. And if you have a comb, I don't have a lot of combs either, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get an order through one of my beauty suppliers, and